First things first, I appreciate your support. So, if you're new here, thank you. You are at the right place. I post videos with tips on how to maintain, install, and operate all washing machine brands. So, before you proceed, kindly like, share, and remember to subscribe. Now, this is a Samsung EcoBarbo machine that the drum is not moving, completely stuck. So if the drum is not moving, two things involved. One, either the spider is broken. Two, something is stuck in there. So with this one, I had to open the back to see if everything was intact. So everything was intact, but the belt was missing. So the belt was broken already into two. So this is what happened. If you have a belt that is off the pulley or is broken, it's because of the tension between a running motor and a stuck drum. So meaning something was stuck in the drum, so the drum could not easily move. A piece of cloth. So to fix this, I had to dismantle the entire machine. And that's the only way you can dismantle it. You can remove something that is stuck in there. So I removed the concrete blocks. These two. So concrete blocks help with stability. It keeps the drum stable, and the machine also won't move around. You know, the drum is always suspended on springs and dampers. So I removed the concrete blocks that also holds the door rubber seal, and then I removed the rubber seal. So you cannot remove the rubber seal without removing the concrete blocks. So here we go. In the process, this is how this is what I found out. Even the client was surprised. The machine was in a bad state. I had advised the client we do service the last time I was at her place, but she said no. So on opening day, she realized her machine was in a very, very, very disgusting state. Service was well overdue. Well, let's get into it. So I had to remove the bolts that holds the drum. There are several bolts, so you have to be patient. And there we go. I dissected the drum into two. Still, I couldn't find out what was blocking the machine, what was making the drum not move. But if you check in there, there's a piece of a piece of socks, that is stuck between the metallic drum and the plastic drum. So I used something like a screwdriver to push it out, and there we go. As minor as this, the drum won't move. So please, when you buy a washing machine, check the space. Just open the door. Check the space between the door rubber seal and the gasket. It should be too big. You know what happens if you do small garments in your washing machine and that space is too big? The gap is too wide. It gets swallowed. So they get trapped inside the metallic drum. Inside the space between the metallic drum and the plastic drum. Now you'll have continuous or repeated issues with blockages. And if you're unlucky, they'll make the drum not to move. So you'll have to call in a technician to open the drum. So you just have to be careful. You can hand wash small garments or get a washing machine bag. It's that simple. If not, be prepared for more repairs. Serious scenarios is we have drums that are completely sealed. You can't dissect them like this. Completely sealed. So what do you do? Okay, you have to cut the drum. And when you cut the drum, returning it to the correct initial state is quite hectic. So it's sad, and with that we don't do that. If the drum is completely sealed, we don't work on that. So just be careful so that you don't get into this. I've had issues where I've opened a single machine like this 3 times in a year. So be careful or you'll spend more, because it's not cheap to open a drum, because it's the same process used to change bearings. So just be careful. I love you guys. So thank you for watching to this end. Kindly subscribe. Bye.